There's a fight right around the corner just waiting for you. And you better learn how to fight.
You got to get up every morning, fighting, clawing, scratching. You got to beat depression. You got to beat anxiety. You got to beat the naysayers. You got to beat that little voice in your head that's telling you you're not good enough.
When I think about fighting, I'm not talking about people. I'm talking about situations. I'm talking about circumstances. I'm talking about opportunities that sometimes you have to fight for. Come on, life, let's fight. Let's go. Come on, job, let's go. Come on, career, let's go. I'm going to go to war.
That dream is not going to just sit there and wait for you to come and get it. You got to chase it. Like a man possessed. You got to go get it.
But to win fights, you got to have stamina. You got to be ready to fight and bounce back. Punch and counter punch. Jab and jab back. Let me tell you something. Life is a series of fights. The worst thing you can do is run away from your fights. Because if life is a series of fights and you run away, you just ran away from your life.
We got to fight. We got to fight. We can't lay down. When you lay down, you get ran over.
When you about to fight, you know a fight's coming, your adrenaline begins to pump. Your heart begins to race. Your mind gets right and say, look, I'm not going to just fight. I'm going to win this battle, and sucker, you going down. Some of you guys out there are fighting for your life. Why? Because the doctor told you have cancer. You better not feel sorry for yourself. You better not lay down and quit. You better get up and fight, because a happy spirit does a body good like medicine. Fighting for your future. Fighting for your dream, fighting for success. When you come over depression, you raise your arms like a champ. When you overcome bankruptcy, you raise your arms like a champ. When you come over divorce, raise your arms in victory. Sometimes in life, you get caught with a good one. You didn't see divorce coming. You didn't see cheating coming. You didn't see being fired coming. You got sucker punched. Oh, I've been sucker punched before, but that doesn't mean I can't stop fighting. We got to get up, baby. When you get sucker punched, get up. When you get hit in the gut, get up. Because if you're going to win this war, you got to learn how to fight one battle at a time, one war at a time. Because you might not win every fight, but you got to win the war. You got to have the right attitude, the right mindset, the right mentality, not just the fight. It's going to be a war, and you don't quit. It's going to be a war. And don't you quit until you win.
Life is a fight for territory. And once you stop fighting for what you want, what you don't want will automatically take over. Life is a fight for territory. And once you stop fighting for what you want, what you don't want will automatically take over. I have to exercise every day. I have to drop out of my bed and do 100 push-ups every day. I have to discipline my eating. I have to turn off the news. I can't watch the news. I'm not going to have a reoccurrence of cancer in my body. I have to eat 80% raw vegetables. I have to drink 12 glasses of water a day. I have to take my zinc and my saw palmetto, my Halen 951. I have to take my wheatgrass. I hate it. I hate it. But life is a fight for territory. I'm fighting for my health.
I am suggesting to you today that the presence of fear does not necessarily mean the absence of faith. That you can be excited and intimidated all at the same time. That you can be aggressive and still be worried. That you can be powerful, still be in pain. You can have all the favor you want to, but you're going to have some frustration. Don't you sit there for one moment with your pretty self acting like your life was a straight line of unchallenged successes. How dare you sit there beside your little sweet muffin and act like you were always like, can God trust you with trouble? Or are you only here for the ride? For the thrill, for the good time. You show up for the party, not the problem. The blessing, not the burden. Can God trust you with trouble, toughness, chaos? Can you be favored and frustrated and still stand there and be fighting anyhow? Come hell or high water. I came to tell you that whatever is going on in your life right now, that you might take a moment and think, maybe God chose me for this assignment because he knew that a lesser man would have caved, that a weaker woman would have walked away, that a more childish individual would have thrown in the towel. And yes, I got mad, and yes, I cried, and yes, I was frustrated, but I kept on swinging my bat. No, somebody say, I'm gonna get this done. I may be in the toughest part or the best part of my life. Things may be going right or all hell might be breaking loose. But I don't care what season it is. I'm going to get this done.
We're all participating in this thing called life. All of us. Life has ebb and flows. Mountaintops, it's got valleys, it's got thunderstorms in it, earthquakes. This life, you stop expecting it to go smooth, because it ain't finna go smooth. The road to success is always under construction. This life ain't set up to be smooth. You combat negativity and you combat discouragement with gratitude. It's the one way to combat discouragement is with gratitude. What messes you up is you focus on the thing that's not happening, and that causes you to get discouraged. So whenever you get discouraged, you have to change your focus from what's not happening to what has happened, and it straightens you out immediately. Because what causes the downslide is if you get wrapped up into what ain't happening, it get ugly, man, and it just snowballs.